ideas that make us inside ourselves and and don't sometimes is okay. I talk about prejudices. Prejudices is example from this big borders. When have you ever seen um, oh, this is a product from Mexico, it's broken in a few hours, or look, that man is wear a pink t-shirt, looks like a man, like a woman. You know, is prejudices. We have preconceptions of the people, and not it is not about the community. The prejudices, like the prejudices and are different forms from think, like think. For example, everybody have different religions, languages, and it's a big problem because that can make a war, like in Middle East. The people is have a different religion, and that is um, that can make a war, can can make fight each other. Okay, and so it's really difficult to find a person that think like you, and you should accept that person to enrich your own mind, to your own mind. So a community needs the action of the people. Be critic and think about what need my community to be better. Um, some some people can know. Oh my God, Katy Perry has a new boyfriend, or oh man, look, her fighting in the TV show, and don't know what is happening in his family. My son is so quiet. Yes, he is so quietly all the time. You don't know what is the problem. You need to talk with your family. Say, need a revolution in our mind. Do different, um, have a different things, like, for example, I'm from a little town in Mexico, and the one father to his son of 30 years old, no say I love you. That is an example from revolution in your mind. Accept new things. You can, if you are Christian, you can um, look what is saying a Protestant or Jehovah's Witness. What is saying about make me make me his things have make a change in your form from see a life. No, actually, um, I make my essay in the beginning talking about the globalization, but I think it's a big word, and but it's the same. The globalization is here, and we need preparation to the globalization. We need accept each other for more different. We need work together because globalization is here, and we can with the globalization. I like the Japan. I know a little about the Japanese culture, and I think is I like his culture because I learn about his um, education, and now the Japanese students at middle school learn about four different cultures. Now is his system educational. They have learning about four cultures like his language, and I think it's a good thing.
So, what role do you think technology will play in helping us move toward a more global culture, and how are we going to define our common goals?
I can't understand you. Can you
Okay.
repeat that again?
Do you think technology is important in helping globalization?
Oh yeah, I think is we can make a great. We can see the great job and who is the people of of, of 3,000 kilometers or at other side of the world. It's I don't know about I never have a friend Japanese, but I like because for the technology can see how is the people.
Mm-hmm.
Soy ingleses perfectos, señor. Muy, muy bien. Y familia es muy importante. Y la gente en todo, todo la gente también, sí. So, dinero, no, la gente, sí.
That is a community. It's people working together, work hard, work together.
Yes. Very good.
I just want to commend you on the idea that a community starts with one person, with yourself. And in order to have a truly functional community, you have to start right here in your own mind. You call it a revolution of your mind. And this approach is very interesting to me. You would think that the community would start from the top down, but you say that the community starts from the ground, from the floor up, and that's I think that's so smart that you see that a community needs each person to accept and to embrace other ideas in order to get a real functional community. And yeah, that worked well in our class. I think your idea for this essay really really worked well in this class. And yeah, I just want to say I appreciate that.
I compare I make a comparison with the community with an organism. All of part of this organism, the little part is important. If that part is not working well, the organism no is not good.
Right. Exactly.
Do you think it is easy to get clear coverage here? Or where from?
think you can change very easy, but maybe maybe all of the same time can't change. It's very big. You can change, and then you can make change a other person, but I don't know.
So Joseph, I know you've traveled a lot. I've traveled a lot too around the world, and just my experience out of my little porthole in the world is that when you talk to people around the world, they're all the same. They all love their family. They all want to make a difference with their work. They want to make things better. None of them want to go to war. None of them want for people to be poor or hungry or whatever. So in general, the people of the world all really want the same things, and they understand the family of humanity, and that it's really quality of life that's more important than how much money you make. But we allow ourselves to get pushed around by just a very few people who like war, and they like poverty, and they like being selfish and all that other stuff. So I think if we just start, this is why the internet is very important. Because once we start talking with each other and we realize that we all think the same about the important things, then I think real revolution will happen. Then you'll begin to see the revolution of the mind, the revolution of the spirit as well. And I don't believe that powerful world governments are going to last very much longer because of that. And the United States especially will have to go back to being a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, like it was supposed to be in the beginning. But with the internet and with communication, we don't even need really politicians. We can just vote on the issues, right? So if we want to know how we want to spend our money, well, we vote on it. We don't have someone who tells us. We want to know who we're going to take care of, well, we vote on that. And I think we'd see a real revolution. So you're the perfect age. The age that you are right now, you're perfect because you have these wonderful tools, to change things, to truly and profoundly change things, just with the simple tools that we have available to us. So I really, I salute your spirit. I think you are, I loved your presentation.
Okay. Thank you, Luis. Excellent.